Hello, welcome back to Mrs. Hewitt's Spelling at Home. I'm here today with another word study session for you. So I'm going to show you a root word, link that into our morpheme frame, and then you can think about how you can attach prefixes and suffixes to build lots and lots of words around that root, and thinking about the spelling rules that you need to apply as you build those parts of the word together. So the root word that we're dealing with today, the root morpheme, this is a bound morpheme. It's not a word on its own. So it is termin, and this is from the Latin terminus, meaning the end or a limit or boundary. Also the Greek terma, meaning a boundary or an end point. So also you can think about how we have terms at school, giving a fixed end point, a boundary to the amount of time we're at school for. So that would be originally where that phrase came from, a term. Okay. So I'm going to share with you the morpheme frame. Remember the rules, okay? Don't worry, I'm going to hold this up nice and close in a minute so you can pause it. We're going to go across. Remember, you can't jump any columns. You don't have to start here, okay? And you don't have to go all the way across. You might be able to stop here at some point and just have short words, okay? But they must all have our main root morpheme in, the termin bit, okay? So I'm going to hold this up to the screen, give you a chance to pause your video, and you can see how many word sums you can write to build some new words. Okay, let's see how you did. And you can see straight away that I've put the little e in brackets here, okay, because the actual root is without the e, but when we just write determine, we do have that e there to end that word, okay, in English. So I've just popped it on there because generally speaking you wouldn't have it, and actually when we attach these suffixes apart from the s, you do get rid of that e. So let's have a look at some of the word sums that we've managed to build, okay? So see straight away at the top there, I have put determines, okay? So we've kept that e because we're adding that plural s on the end. So determines, the d as a prefix tends to mean off, sometimes can mean totally. So if you think about if you determine something, you're kind of making that definite final decision, or you're very determined. There's no you've reached that limit, you've reached that exact point. So the determine, that's right where that works together with that boundary being absolutely fixed, okay, being totally a total boundary of reached that point. We have terminate, so that's just making the verb of ending something or reaching that boundary. And then we have terminating, and you can see we're taking these e's off here. It's our same rule, one that we've done lots and lots of times on the other word study sessions that we've done, because we are adding a suffix that starts with a vowel, we drop that e. So we drop the e because we've got this one starting with a vowel, the 8. We drop the e because we've got the ing, and you get terminating, okay? We've got determination. So that is the noun. It's like an abstract noun, isn't it? Because it's you can't hold it. So determination, determine, again, drop that e, 8, drop that e, and ion. Again, the shun, I know I've said it lots of times, the tion, shun, is not the suffix. The ion is the suffix that makes the noun. We use a t because it comes from the morpheme that is before. So determine, 8 is a suffix itself, and then shun, the ion makes the word, when they assimilate, when they go together, you get that shun sound, okay? We've got terminology. Ology relates to like a study of something. So we talk about terminology being the actual, like a definition or explaining what a word means. So it's that absolute kind of the correct terminology, the exact wording, okay? So that's again about it being kind of definite and final and exact. And then we've got exterminate. So the x, we've got a new prefix here. We've got x coming on. X means out of or away. So think about exterminate, the Daleks exterminating, or you exterminate ants or rats from somewhere because you actually get them out of the boundary. So this is about going beyond a boundary, getting them out of that time. So exterminated with our ed on the end. Again, drop that e because we've got the ed suffix there. So you've got exterminated, okay? There were lots more words as well you could have got. Again, we've got lots that I didn't talk about. Didn't talk about terminus, terminal, terminally. Okay, we've got lots of other words that you could have there, and I haven't mentioned them, but I'm sure you have got lots more at home as well. So your final job is to pick some of those words and try and write them into a sentence so that they make sense, okay? Because there's no point knowing these words if you can't use them properly. But again, you use those prefixes and suffixes to help you figure out the meaning. Okay, and thank you again for joining me. I hope you're really enjoying these word study sessions, keeping your spelling going during the home learning period. And I will see you again soon with another word study session. Bye.